Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 7th to the 14th of May. Excuse my voice, Libra. So your additional message is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Lovely card. The aces are always gifts. What we do with the gifts that are given to us is really up to us, okay? This can represent a new chapter. It tends to be on the more practical, earthly side of things. Or it can be relational. It can be in any form, but it's about how you live on a daily basis. This could be the gift of finances, housing, work. It could be a relationship moving to a different stage, when how you live and work together, how you form your relationship is taking a different chapter, basically, okay? Very interesting. Now, the two central core messages is a need for respite and rest. And the Four of Swords is a card of recharging your batteries. The guy is in prayer position. It's not a punishment, it's a return to your own self. Because we need to go within before we go outwards. Because if we don't go within, we go without. And we live in a very chaotic vibration. The crowning card is the Hermit, turning experience into wisdom. That's what the Hermit card does. That's how he gets his light. Because he's been on a path. And turning that path into light is the hero's journey. That's the journey of reclaiming your spirit, reclaiming your worth, and reclaiming your integrity. Really like it, Libra. I've got a feeling for you. There's a lot of returning to your own power, okay? I think especially, Libra, of a lot of your signs, of a lot of the signs, there's a tendency in Libra to sacrifice your own needs to keep the others, okay? You can't help it, but remember, you need the sign of Aries. You need to incorporate being true to your own self, because the more that you bring in Aries, the more you get to be Libra. So the more true to your own self you become, around your boundaries, around your well-being, the more you get to really own the energy of Venus and the energy of love, okay? Interestingly enough, I didn't realise you've got the Ace of Wands. So this would be about you, to your own self, be true. This is about passion, you know, picking up that wand and saying, I've got the right to passion, I've got the right to live, I've got the right to have my own authority and my own autonomy, and I've got the right to be treated in a certain way. So that's two aces in the one reading. Exciting times, Libra. If you choose to be open to them, to see them, to accept these gifts that are given to you. It's with the Six of Swords, one of my favourite tarot cards, because this is a gentle transition card. Picking up that ace and leaving something behind. It doesn't have to be a person, place or thing. It can be a set of beliefs. This is a transiting to a new world, okay? It's a beautiful flow of energy and a very graceful moving forward. And you've also got the Chariot card, very similar cards. Another sign got these. I can't remember what they were, but both Leo. So both very transition cards, okay? And both very watery cards, because this is Cancer and your vehicle is on water. So there's a lot of emotional flow for you, and quite passionate emotional flow, full of potential, full of exciting new beginnings. It is with the Eight of Swords. So, and Leo got exactly the same, very odd. So there might be a sense of still being a little bit, even though this is flowing forward energy, there's still a sense of restriction. But I don't want you to judge that, Libra, because that is how something new is created. It's created through attention. And we've got an urge to make our life all easy, but that's not how anything is created. Things are born through pressure and through tension, but it's only a minor arcana. So there's a state of mind about feeling stuck, but I'm looking at the rest of your cards, Libra, and what I'm thinking of, no, it's this sense of restriction that's creating the forward motion, basically. Very exciting. And I sort of know, because of the cards that come next, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups with the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, very cliche, this happy ever after card, but it's a 10. It's a completion of something. It's the rainbow card, and it's sharing yourself with other people in a really beautiful, really flowing way. And the Queen of Cups, it's this mastery of the emotions. This could be a person, water sign person, but not necessarily, okay? It's the part of you that wants to share, that wants to be open, that wants to flow. And that's what I mean. We don't get there unless we have a sense of being restricted, because it's a restrictive energy that propels us forward. Very, very, very interesting how this universe works, Libra. And it's really interesting, but it's really simple. It's stress that creates the new beginnings, always. And we don't reach out for joy and happiness unless we're being in the opposite. And it's learning really to trust the process. You end with a beautiful High Priestess, the Oracle card, receiving guidance, receiving messages, very much connected with source energy. Again, it's about your emotional depths. So a lot of your reading is about emotional depth. A lot of alchemy cards, changing one thing into another, because the Hermit card changes experience into wisdom, and that's how he becomes a light for other people. The High Priestess is that sort of, she holds the records since time began. And sometimes she sends messages to us. They might be so far out, Libra, that you think, oh my gosh, what's going on here? That's the sort of tower energy. It's that sudden bolt of lighting, of awareness. But so you're connected very much with your depth. And it's with the Three of Pentacles. Really interesting card at the moment, okay? All the threes are a feeling that your destiny is tied up with other people's, okay? And to a large extent it is, but the threes are a working together energy. They're about mind, body and spirit coming into union. You might be receiving help from other people. So a project can be brought together, okay? I absolutely love the threes at the moment because they represent a perfect union and a perfect pulling together. So there's not this unbalanced energy. There's a unity going on, and because the High Priestess is there, she's speaking of you're just very, very, very tuned in, basically, Libra. Put blank paper under your pillow, ask for messages, but the most important thing is when we receive messages, we need to act on them. Sometimes huge tension happens in our life and we're drawn to go forward in one direction, but because of fears, because of circumstances, we can't follow them, okay? That's almost crises in our life when those happen, okay? I'm not getting any crisis for you. I'm getting there's a little bit of frustration, but it's a frustration. If you think of an engine, there needs to be two opposing forces so new life can be born, okay? So never judge frustration, basically, because that's how you get all the aces. And you've got a couple. There might be some reunion for some people because the Six of Cups is just here. I just turned around. Something's going on for you, Libra, basically. There's a move towards some sort of union with another, with your own soul. It's both the same, by the way, in the end. Anyhow, I really, really love it, and you can get me directly. My email's in the About section. Loads of love. Bye.